Yo, what's going on with y'all? What is going on? Now, I want to be real and honest with you. I've been wanting to make this video for well over a month before I even had intercourse. And I had a whole conversation with my friend about this whole topic last night. Y'all know the first go around when I lost my streak of me trying to retain for 365 days with this beautiful white girl, I felt hella bad. Like, I truly thought that it was the end of the world. I thought the streak that I had on semen retention was going to change me as a man. I thought that I looked at semen retention as my life. But in actuality, semen retention is, simply put, self-improvement with you understanding and having more control over your own desire to just have sex with any girl. Let me do some explaining. A lot of you guys know, and I admitted it in yesterday's video, I had sex with another girl. And maybe it was the fact that I didn't release. But having sex with her didn't make me feel any different than, having sex with old girl didn't make me feel any different because I'm looking at my life as a guy who's on semen retention, who's still trying to do great things and still striving to be better, because I look at semen retention totally different. I don't let semen retention control me, and I don't fascinate or think about, hey, I'm on this day. Honestly, guys, I have lost track of what day that I am on. I think I'm on day 20 something. I don't keep track anymore because I'm living my life while I retain. I'm doing everything that I want to do. I'm not letting semen retention control me and dictate, hey, I can't do this. Hey, I can't do that. I don't take semen retention as seriously as some of you guys. And that may be a knock. You may want to unsubscribe to me because I don't look at semen retention like you do. But like I said, I've been wanting to make this video for so long, but I didn't know how to approach it because you guys know that I'm very direct, I'm very blunt. And half the time when I say this shit, I don't think about niggas' feelings. I just speak how I feel. The intrusive thoughts of bigBeanie come out. I don't give a fuck. I speak my mind, and whether you like it or not. I like to build an audience of where I got niggas who understand me, who he's just bigBeanie, bro. He just says what he wants. And if you get in your feelings, that's on you. But I understand him. I want to have a community of where the niggas who watch me understand where I'm coming from. But I just find myself time and time again, obviously I don't want to have sex. Because obviously having sex is going to want to make me eventually find a girl and just go crazy with. However, I look at my life like this. When I made my New Year's resolutions, the first video on this channel, if you go back, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I said I want to be social. I said that I wanted to be more comfortable when it came to interacting and talking to females. You guys know, if you watch my videos, shit, the back end of these videos have been pretty much females. You guys know what I'm trying to do. It's not that I'm trying to smash. I talked to old girl just yesterday. If you watched yesterday's video, I said I need to go talk to her, and I talked to her for like 2 to 3 hours. I'm a man of my word. I told her what it was. I can't be with you. I can't see you and I being in a relationship. I don't want that right now. I just want to talk to women. And that sounds like some hoe ass nigga shit, but it's the reality of the matter. I'm on a mission. The mission was to retain for 365 days clean. However, things happen. And I believe the mistakes that you make, they don't define you. So if you're a guy and you're like, man, I was 14 days clean on semen retention and damn it, the 15th day hit and I relapsed. Now I'm back to ground one, back to zero. Oh, I lost it all. No, you haven't. The mistakes don't make you. Your mistakes don't define you. You learn from your mistakes. It's a learning lesson. And you can even say, well, nigga, well, you had sex and then the next month you had sex again. What did you get from this? Like, it seems like you just made the same mistakes, bigBeanie. Yeah, sure. You could say that. But there is a slight difference. Last month, I released. This month, 5 pumps, I got out that thing. I was like, oh shit, let me not make the same mistakes. But then again, this is my life. Many of y'all don't know this about me. Last year, I was 22. And you know, obviously when you're young as hell, you see all your peers, your classmates, you know, you follow them on social media. You see them living their life. You see them going out. Obviously, you see them, you know, smashing girls, etc. Or you hear about it. I'm such an introvert where I wasn't doing much of that. Last year was the first year that I actually went to a club. I went to 3 clubs all the last year. 1 on a cruise ship, 1 in Las Vegas, and then 1 in my city, College Station, Texas, right? I did that all of last year, 3 times, went to the club. I'm not trying to say this is a flex because it's really not. But I said I want to be more social. I wanted to change the way I operate. This year comes around. I'm doing more than that. I'm going out. I'm talking to women. I'm going to clubs. I'm being consistent with something that I'm passionate about, a camera, filming myself. Because I want to be able to look at myself 5 years from now, God willingly, of course, that I'm still alive. 5 years from now, I want to be able to be like, oh shit, bigBeanie was 23 then, now I'm 28 now. So how was my life? How did I view life? These videos are really for me, but it's also cool that I can share it with you. So it's like in a sense, not a reflection, but it's something that I can look back at 5 years from now to see how my life was and how I looked and how I've changed. And life, in my honest opinion, is about you enjoying it. So you don't want to take semen retention to the extreme. Do not wake up and think that you have to retain every single day and you have that on your mind, because you're not going to make it past the next day if you think like that. Look at semen retention as an opportunity for you to get better while proving, while trying to at least knock off this desire to just want to use and relieve yourself all the time. Because I promise you, if you're a guy who, because let's face it, bro, a lot of niggas goon at nighttime. Imagine you have to work 5 days a week, or you have to go to school 5 days a week, right? And you goon every night. You're missing at least an hour of sleep that you could have been getting. Instead of getting 6, you're getting 5, sometimes even 4, because you be gooning for like over an hour or 2. So for me, that was something that I wanted to eliminate. And I've been able to do so while I've been retaining. I've been noticing that when I go out more, I have more confidence. It's not because I've been on semen retention. It's because I've actually allowed myself to get out that mindset of gooning all the time to do so. You see, we talk about semen retention, it gives you superpowers. And it just makes you totally different. Semen retention helps that, but it's really you who does that. It's really you taking the initiative. Semen retention is life-changing, right? It truly is. But don't be fooled when you hear people say that semen retention is the only way that you can live a life. It's not. Semen retention is self-improvement, just like anything else. It's like going to the gym and being a fucking gym guru. You go to the gym every single day and you take the gym so seriously. That's self-improvement if you think about it. Because if you go 6 times, or 6, if you go to the gym 6, what am I trying to say? If you go to the gym for 6 months, every single day, you'll see traumatic change within your fucking body. That's self-improvement that you've made. You were dedicated and you wanted it enough. Semen retention is the exact same thing, just a little bit of a different concept. It's a little bit different. Instead of whacking your meat off every night, you invest that energy without releasing to better yourself, whether that's going to the gym, whether that's building your confidence to talk to more girls, whether that's building your confidence up to understand there's different ways to make money. I'm not knocking semen retention when I say that semen retention ain't all that, because it's really great. But just don't be fooled when you hear some guys who talk about semen retention It gives you all these fucking superpowers. That's cap. It's just, you're the one doing it. You're the one taking the initiative. You're the one who's being disciplined enough to not release. And if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. That's one thing I wish I told myself my first go around, instead of being so defeated. Because we're human beings, bro. We're always going to make mistakes. We cannot avoid making mistakes. God created us to make mistakes so we can pick ourselves back up and correct those mistakes. So if you have sex and you release the sex, it's nothing in the world. I wish I knew that back in April. I wish I knew that, because I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, low-key fake way wanted to cry. I was, oh my God, my life is over. I just had sex. Oh my God, I released my life. My journey of semen retention has come to an end. But no, it really inspired me. It really inspired me to, say, fuck it. I'm finna make a whole nother playlist, and I'm finna go until the end of this year without having sex, without releasing. Well, fuck, I had sex. Good thing I'm still on semen retention since I didn't release. Cool. And then it gave me a whole different concept of ways that I can make this channel better. It allowed me to be like, all right, well, now that I'm talking to women, how about I get a girl in a video? So that's gonna be the next step. Not filming like without their consent, but talking to girls, fucking with them. They like me. Set my camera up. We make a video talking about something along the lines of, do you believe that sex is super important for a guy? Do you think that a guy needs more experience in the bed, so he needs to smash more girls? Because I can tie that down to semen retention so easily. What I find so goddamn crazy about semen retention, or really about the community, it's great, genuinely. But there's just not a lot of young niggas who are around my age doing it. The Dickerson brothers, I always keep bringing him up because he was the only nigga that I watched all of last year talking about semen retention, because he was so relatable to me. There's not any other guys that I know of that I watch that are around my age group. Because the reality of the matter is, niggas who are in their early 20s aren't on semen retention. Why is that? Because they're too worried about smashing girls. And I can understand why. That's their life. I mean, I like to push them retain. I'm trying to retain so I won't just be lusting over them. Because I can fake way find myself, oh, damn, I need me some coochie. Oh, yeah, I want to, I'm saying, but I think that's just human nature. Last point I want to bring up before I end this video. Talking to my friend, I asked him about lust. Because some of y'all agreed with me, some of y'all disagreed with me. Y'all think that lust can be ended. You believe that lust won't be within you. You can end it on semen retention. And that's just your opinion. I think differently. I truly think differently. We're human, we're men, and we will always be men until the day we are dead. You're always going to fake way think about you wanting to smash old girl. It's just human nature, bro. I think some niggas have the extreme obsession to do it all the time, and that's very unhealthy. If you can find an even balance, it's like, bro, women are like our counterparts. Like, they're the exact opposite of what we are. They have a vaginal hole. They have a hole that is meant for our penis. That's meant for ours. Like, it's meant for us to do it. So when you were of that age, whenever you started to, look at, or fap, I'm trying to make some money on these videos now, so I'm trying to not say too much, because, bro, YouTube wanted to age restrict the last video that I made, bro, which I guess since I talked about sex, sure, but whatever. But at whatever age that you started to fap, you started to understand you like women. But sometimes you had this obsession. You got on it, you started looking at, porn a little too much. So you became addicted like I was. So, I mean, through me retaining it truly helped me limit that. However, it never took away lust. It never once took away the thought of wanting my other counterpart and wanting to smash. So to me, it goes to show that I will always desire a woman. There's nothing that I can do not to desire a woman. So I will always think at least once or twice a day, it would be nice to have a girlfriend. To just to love, but also to smash. Because they are our other half, bro. Sorry. So that's what I want to say with that. And y'all can tell me what y'all think in the comment sections. Y'all can say I'm wrong, y'all can say I'm right, but this is just my true thoughts, bro. And again, like, I'm just bigBeanie. That don't mean, like, what I say don't mean it's factual. This is just what I truly think. You feel me? Hey, whatever I say, bro, I look at my channel as I'm more so used for entertainment. I'm not going to be here giving you, I'm not self-revealed who's going to say these facts and talk about Christ and do it at such a great job. I'm not Warco who's going to tell you, keep going, guys, and keep motivating you. I'm not them. I have an ounce of, I can motivate you, but I'm more so used for, not used, but I'm more so a channel like So Illuminati. Like, I always get compared to low tier God with the bluntness and not giving a fuck. But So Illuminati, when this nigga is tripping. Like, I fit more of that style of content, entertainment. And I know that. I've always been an entertainer. So I'm not them niggas. So I want y'all to understand that. I'm not them niggas. So I want, just understand, while you watch me for me. But simply put, I just wanted this video to be very, very specific to you so you can get the damn picture. It's not the end of the world, bro. Do not take semen retention as you got one side of you that's looking at it like through the lens of, this is my life. I must retain. Look at it as a way that you can improve yourself while you retain, while you try to get better, because it's inevitable. Think about it. When you start to discipline yourself to retain your nut, and you start investing that time into the things that you want to do, the things that you should be doing, that you should be consistently doing, like going to the gym, working on your physique, whatever hobbies that you think that you can make a profit off of, once you start investing in the things that you genuinely want to do, you'll start to realize it's not because I've been retaining per se, it's because I understand that I need to be more disciplined within myself. And semen retention was just a part of that. Limiting my distractions when it came to, looking at the sites. Not obsessing about every girl that I see. It helped you, but it didn't solve, like it didn't do as if it's the superpower. It's not a superpower, bro. It's just self-improvement. And you just locked the fuck in. You decided, let me lock in and try to better myself because I need to. Semen retention can help you with that, but it's not fucking a superpower, bro. Sometimes when I watch videos, I'm not gonna lie, I fake way cringe when I look at some type of, content creator who makes semen retention content. I cringe at this shit sometimes, bro. I'm like, nigga, maybe it's because I don't see it the way they see it, and that's that. And it's not a knock at them. Obviously, they have an audience of people that relate to that. So I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying, like, that it's not meant for me. Like I said, the only content creator that I watched religiously was my nigga, the Dickinson brothers. Because his content was so super relatable to me. Because I'm a young nigga. So I'm not shooting jabs at anybody. Because there's so many goddamn content creators who do semen retention content that I fuck with, like Warco, Self-Reveal. I fuck with them niggas to a degree. But sometimes they can be a little extra. But there's some other niggas I'm like, I can't even watch their content. It's just like, it's too cringy. It's too corny for me. But they have an audience, and that's that. So I ain't trying to ramble and reminisce and keep going at it. Just understand what I'm trying to say, bro. Don't beat yourself up too bad if you say, man, sorry, bigBeanie, I released on day 14. You cool, bro. Just pick your ass up, retain, and simply try to better yourself. And then you'll start understanding what I'm saying is true. Semen retention is self-improvement. And once you start locking in, once you start looking at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I do look a little chopped, bro. I need to probably switch up the haircut, bro. Damn, my hairline's recede. I might need to cut this shit off. Damn, I'm scrawny as fuck, man. I need to start probably lifting more. I probably need to start eating more. Damn, I'm overweight. I should probably start taking the gym more seriously. You'll start realizing that you can actually attract women. Because I think there's so many of you guys that that there's things that you could work on. So let semen retention help you in that aspect of limiting your distractions when it comes to women, and eventually you'll start reaping the reward of, once you put the work in, the women will come. The women will not. I'm not gonna say they'll flock to you, because nigga, let's be real, bro. I ain't even famous, and the women don't flock to me yet, bro. And I think I'm a handsome young nigga, so I'm not there. So like I'm just saying I can attract women. But that's all I got for you, bro. Hopefully this video was somewhat understandable for you. And I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow's video. Whatever day that I'm on this day. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Peace.